Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! Pile of comics to go through off of my shelf. Yeah. I don't think having it on the shelf is the best way because I do get a little bit bowed kind of thing. Anyway, Legion of Free Worlds, a 5-parter. Part of the Final Crisis storyline. I believe that's Superboy Prime being a prime asshole. 2 of 5. 3 of 5. We got Brainiac 5. 4 of 5 is Brainiac 5. Brainiac 5 should have been 5 of 5, shouldn't he? He seems to be channeling one of the flashes there. And Dawnstar for 5 of 5. That's what I was making noises about a minute ago. I saw it as Dawnstar, I was like, ah yeah, Dawnstar. Ah yeah, she's mighty fine. Right, Superman Beyond 3D. 1 of 2. Oh, 3D glasses are trying to fall out. Where's the 3D bit? Is that supposed to be 3D? Where's the 3D bit? Is this all meant to be 3D? Can't see no 3D. Am I incapable of detecting 3D or something? I don't recognise any. Nothing seems to be standing out in particular. I don't know. Is it? Maybe. Really don't know. Anyway, apparently these are 3D. Maybe I lack some kind of weird depth perception, but I couldn't sort of I couldn't say that was really jumping out at me as being 3D at all. But apparently they're 3D. Right. More Final Crisis. Rogue's Revenge. It's the Rogues Gallery. Damn, I should have brought the bloody well charger out for this. It's going to run out of battery, I know it is. Because even when I try and go fast, I don't go very fast. There's the Trickster. Trickster, Heatwave and Captain Cold are the 3 covers there. 3 of the well-known Flash's Rogues. Right, Final Crisis Revelations. We've got a bit of Spectre action. This is the oh, what's his face? Oh, goddamn. Crispus Allen, I think the name of the Spectre's host. The ex Gotham City Police detective. Huntress there, I believe. Yeah, bit of Huntress action. And we've got Question there as well. So you've got the new Question, Rene Montoya, who used to be partners with Detective Crispus Allen in Gotham Police Department. And then a little while later, they both became superheroes. Well, is Spectre a superhero? Subjective, I suppose. Right, Rise and Fall Special one-shot. Green Arrow number 31, The Fall of Green Arrow. So I think these crossed over, so I managed somehow I got all of them. That Fall of Green Arrow. This is number 32 of that Green Arrow run. Never really been a Green Arrow collector. Although I liked it, Green Arrow, when he showed up in Brave and the Bold and that. Right. Strange Adventures. What threat lurks in the Dark Zone? It's an 8-parter. So it's taking an old comic name and reusing the old comic name, basically. Strange Adventures was probably a 50s comic or something like that. You've got Adam Strange, you've got the Weird, you've got Bizarro, you've got one of the Starmen, you've got Captain Comet. So a cool little lineup of space characters. Someone is stealing our stars! Don't let them go away with that, Adam Strange. Sinar shatters through. I believe this is all part of that to do the Holy War. There was a couple of Ran Thanagar Holy Wars, and this is kind of like all tied up with that. That Sinar was like a god or a self-proclaimed god. Right, Mayhem on Hardcore Station. It's like a space station where it's like a hub for space ships and that. And at one point, Captain Comet was like the sheriff, kind of the sheriff of Hardcore Station. And then we have Weird Core. Things get weirder. Comet versus Comet. The winner is Sinar. The Sinner is a winner. Right, always a big old... this is a whole series in a bag. Not individually bagged and boarded because I'm cheap. This is JLA classified. I hope there's no keys in here that are getting damaged. I think there might be I think there's a Power Girl. No, that's JSA classified. Where is the Justice League? Looks like you got a few villains there taking advantage of them not being around. JLA classified. Tomorrow's League today has a bunch of Robot League members. Oh, Grant Morrison doing the writing. Ed McGuinness on art. Into the Fire. Looks like Gorilla Grodd's going to eat Batman. That's not nice, is it? I thought gorillas were meant to be mostly... I think they're supposed to be completely herbivorous, aren't they? Gorillas. And eat leaves. Gasp! Choke! Oh no! No, not that guy! You're expecting maybe Ambush Bug? Teal... So I don't know who that is. I think this is like stories from different eras, different times kind of thing. So it's like it's one shot or maybe a few issue sort of stories of like different periods in the Justice League. This looks like it's set in the Justice League Europe. Oh, I say. I can't see who there is, but oh, okay. Keith Giffen and J.M. Demetrius did the writing. Yeah, it's one of the silly stories. I can't believe it's not the Justice League. The Killing Choke. The same. Can't believe it's not the Justice League. This issue, Booster Fries. Oh no, you don't. I'm on break now. It looks like Booster Gold and Blue Beetle are running a burger stand in hell. Okay. Makes sense. Oh yeah, we're into giving Batista the whole of this. So I think it's like different like story arcs done by different people, just like set in different eras of the Justice League. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. In a handbasket. In other words, they've gone to hell in a handbasket. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Mary Marvel's been turned bad. She's kicking the bejesus out of Guy Gardner. It's all been for naught. Or Gnaut. That's the Green Lantern Gnaut. It was like worst Green Lantern in the universe. Basically, you got into the Green Lantern through nepotism or some kind of diplomatic backhandling. Right, and then we've gone to a Warren Ellis, Butch Geiss story. New Maps of Hell. So we've gone from the silly stories to a more serious JLA. Hell on Earth. It's a pretty cool art. Interesting anyway. Into the Pits of Hell. Kyle Rayner. Getting up some Green Lantern justice. Hell Breaks Loose. Escape from Hell. Right, so that was Ellis and Geiss. I believe it's pronounced Geiss. And the next story arc is an all-new epic. Gail Simone, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez on art. What is the hypothetical woman? Speed Force Fever. Flash and Wonder Woman are going at it. Not in a good way. Jaws of Defeat. Hypothetical War. The hypotheticals are here. Sounds like an interesting concept. And what the heck is that? Looks pretty dangerous, but you can only see its back. You can see it in silhouette. A Game of Chance. So we're going. Right, Steve Englehart is the writer now. Tom Derenick, the art, and this is based on the Detroit League. It says there at the bottom, the Detroit League. So these were kind of like also-rans, kind of an also-ran kind of team, kind of era of Justice League of America. Yeah, Gypsy, Sergeant Steel, or Commander Steel, I think his name is, Vixen and Vibe, and of course Martian Manhunter. All bets are off. They're fighting against the Royal Flush Gang, one of the best, one of my faves. Raising the Stakes. A game of... Oh, bless me. Yeah, a bit of dust. I'm allergic to house dust mites, always get me sneezing. An all-new epic begins here. We're going Chaikin now, as the writer. Plunkett on the art. Secret History, Sacred Trust. So is that Martian Manhunter pretending to be Wonder Woman? Fast and Furious. Alright. Shock and Awe. Looks like they've looks like they might be doing time here. The End of History. Special extra-sized issue. An all-new epic begins here. Slott, Jurgens and Scott. The fourth parallel, point of origin. Is this storyline? The fourth parallel, right-hand man. The fourth parallel, worlds apart. The fourth parallel, torrential rain. The fourth parallel, regicide. Introducing Kid Amazo. Is it a new storyline? Peter Milligan, yeah, I think it's a new storyline. Forging a better Amazo. Kid Amazo, like father, like son. So the Amazo androids made his own son, I guess. Kid Amazo turns for the worse. Still on Kid Amazo. Of course, he's got the powers of the whole Justice League of America. If he's anything like his father. Martian Madness. New team, Gray, Leonardi and Phillips. Back in the day, the Manhunter first meets the League. Mars attacks. Martian Mayhem. Looks like he's got a Starro. A Starro in control. Back in the day versus the JLA. Martian Manhunt. Martian Mindfall. Family Feud. Martian Murder. Right, another new story. Their weapons against them. We have the Weaponeers of Quad here. And it looks like they've got the JLA's weapons. Got some green arrows there. We've got a power ring. We've got Hawkman's mace and his wings. And there's an atom-sized Weaponeer of Quad there. Unless it's the superheroes themselves dressing up as Weaponeers of Quad. I'm not too sure. Quad. Armed again. Got the weapons back, maybe? Right, that was only a short story by the looks of it. We've got another creative team here. Those left behind. Kreuzberg, Sequeira and Santos. Can't say I'm familiar with any of those. Bit of a busy cover there. Some kind of reflections going on and not too sure what's occurring. Or who the characters are. It could be Alfred at the front there, I'm not sure. Maybe that's Queen Hippolyta, maybe, I don't know, on the side there. She's got like some regal kind of belt on. I'm not sure. Is that a one-off? Seems like, because now we've got like, oh, those left behind, yeah, so it's got to be the people who are closest to the superheroes. And their anguish at seeing what's happening. So you've got Alfred, you've got Lois Lane, I'm guessing that's Queen Hippolyta. It's a red-headed woman there, it could be Lana Lang. Not too sure. So they're obviously viewing what's happening to the team and they've gone off to fight. Right, all new epic, Stern, Byrne and Farmer. Stern and Byrne, they should have teamed up more often, it rhymes. First Contact. The Truth Hurts. Quite a cool, interesting art style. One woman's choking out this giant fella. Trying to. No other gods before me. And the final issue, number 54, Final Justice. Okay, so that's the final one from that JLA Classified. Ooh. Ooh, that's heavy. You think you can lift up a pile of comics in one hand, and you find out you can't. Right, we've got a Justice League of America run to finish off this pile. This is the run starting in 2006. Who's in? Brad Meltzer and an all-star cast of artists, it says. So you've got the big three there, the Trinity. Who's going to be in the team though? Oh, that was weird. What was that? Is that a zero? Was that a... Oh yeah, that was a zero. Sorry, zero issue. I wonder why I had another number one. This is the number one. There's a big thick book. Brad Meltzer, Ed Benes and Sandra Hope. I don't know why I'm reading who the creators are. I don't often read who the creators are. But yeah, it's a nice team picture there. Meltzer cleverly draws upon 40 years of DC history to both reconstruct the JLA and richly deconstruct its cornerstone, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman axis. Okay, that's a review for you, somebody said. Swinging into action, flying into action. Tornado outbreak. The red tornado and a few other tornado-looking creatures in the background, or constructs, should I say. Hey, it's everyone's favourite starfish. Yeah, I thought it was. This is the start of Solomon Grundy. This is a... Because every time Solomon Grundy dies, he comes back different. This is obviously an intelligent Solomon Grundy. Interesting. Solution kill. Is that red tornado gone crazy? Or is it a Mazo? I think it's a Mazo. Look at the ears. I'm guessing that's an Amazo. And look at the, you know, the combination of different costumes that he's wearing. He's got a Green Lantern ring. He's got red tornadoes. I don't know, actually, a lot of that is red tornado. He's got a Green Lantern ring though. The cape, could that have been Mr. Miracle? I don't know, actually. Could be a mixture of red. Oh, no. I don't know. Number 7. Are Red Tornado and Amazo related by the same creator? Was it, did Tio Moro create both Red Lantern, sorry, Red Tornado and Amazo? I forget now. Right, the Lightning Saga begins. See Karate Kid there. Mr. Terrific. The Lightning Saga continues. Dawnstar, Hawkman, Red Arrow. At this point, I wonder if it was, no, not quite. They're sort of in the same kind of thing, but not quite overlapping. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, there is a bit of there is overlap there. I'm not sure if I'm holding it up quite well enough for you to see. And then we have, does that overlap as well? No, but this is another. Might have to use this for Boobs Week. On Cover Slingers, Boobs Week coming up soon. Might have to get them out. Right, if you'll pardon the expression. Right, Buried Alive. And we've got a Alex Ross by the looks of it. Some villains. I see Granny Goodness there at the back. Amazo, Poison Ivy, Dr. Sivana, Black Adam, Solomon Grundy. Right, Party Crashers. Wedding Special. Oh, this is a one-off. This is not part of the run. This is the number 1. I know. I'm assuming it's meant to go in there. At this point, this is when Green Arrow and Black Canary are getting married, I believe. This looks like the hen night. Superman's there, but you know, what can you say? Right, at the mercy of the Injustice League. Doesn't look good. Strapped into something that's messing with their brains. Justice League of America versus Injustice League of America. Still can never get over Lex Luthor not having any crash helmet on his suit. So at least say that he's got a force field or something that covers his face. Just there should be some explanation. Right, a brief tangent, and there seems to be a crossover with the Tangent universe. Flash, Green Lantern. Superman. Basically, it's people with the same names but completely different characters from a different universe. What comes from beyond? Black Lightning, I think. Justice League of America versus Suicide Squad. Up front, they've got the Shaggy Man. Not so shaggy because General Eiling took over his body and likes to have a shave. So, not so shaggy man. Lost. The JLA Drones of the Queen Bee. Very much Silver Age character, Queen Bee. Didn't this actual proper Queen Bee? There was another character called Queen Bee for a while, who was like the leader of Byalia. She was called Queen Bee. It wasn't the same Queen Bee. They're not that other Queen Bee. The original Queen Bees are like an alien. Red Tornado's Revenge. I always like the look of Red Tornado. Super Amazo. Puppets of Anansi. Guessing that's Anansi the spider, god of African mythology. Double-sized issue 25. Lots of covers in this one of just characters still standing there. There we go. There's a, what's this, some alternative world team? I don't know. You got Vixen there. You got a Batman with guns. You got Impulse looking like an adult. A geezer at the back with a big fro. I'm not sure who he is. And that's got to be Ocean Master rather than Aquaman. And I'm guessing at the top there you've got Donna Troy rather than Wonder Woman. And this guy there, the Green Lantern's got like a cudgel with like a ring on a chain. That's strange. Wrapped around the cudgel. Interesting. A milestone event as Icon and Superman get into grips. When worlds collide. There's other members of the Milestone universe there. I see Hardware. That's the only other one that I recognise for sure. Faces of Evil, Starbreaker. Can't say he's a character I particularly recall. Origins and Omens. Justice League of America versus the Shadow Thief. Twilight of Dr. Light. Some vampire's about to suck a light out of her by the looks of it. Starbreaker versus Dharma for everything. Dharma, that's from Hindu yoga-y kind of stuff, isn't it? You've got karma and you've got Dharma. I can never quite work out. I've read it a few times what it is, but I can't remember what it means. But it's in the same kind of like vein as karma. To do with your actions and some kind of balance kind of thing. I'm pretty sure. The Return, but not who you think. Hold on, we've got the Royal Flush Gang. I suppose you're supposed to think this is Batman, but it's probably Owlman or something like that. Okay, A Game of Death. Out of the Ashes. Zatanna, Green Lantern, and Red Tornado and Plastic Man are down, and only Vixen remains. I just realised that the big three are not actually standing there. There's some sort of poster or backdrop. So it's Vixen on her own. The rest of her powers are knocked out. Oh, it's Blackest Night time. Is this the original Dr. Light? He's not dead though, is it? Don't know who that is. It looks a bit like Dr. Light, but Dr. Light wasn't dead as far as I know. More Blackest Night, more dead characters I can't say I recognise. Oh, it's Vibe. I could be Commander Steel, I suppose. That guy there. Commander Steel, it's Commander Steel or Sergeant Steel. I think it's Commander Steel. Or just Steel. At one point there was one just called Steel, wasn't there? But it's like a legacy character. There was a later one who's got Congorilla, Dr. Light, Starfire, some kind of Superboy, and Batman. Was this an alternate version, or is this that? I think Congorilla was a freaking member of JLA for a while. A bit of an odd term, that one. Right, and this is the last lot from this pile. It's quite a big bunch, all in one big bag. Interesting. There's like a blue beetle looking fella, a Ryan looking fella, and maybe some kind of Fury from Apocalypse there. Look like they're the bad guys. Right, Rise and Fall. Right, Brightest Day. Looks like Obsidian's on the team. It's the original Flash. Is that Jesse Quick maybe? I'm not too sure. That's Jesse Quick. She should have a lightning bolt if it's Jesse Quick. Looks familiar, but Congorilla, Black Cat, Power Girl. Various characters. Guest star in the JSA. I think that is Jesse Quick. Let's see, was she not calling herself Liberty Bell for a while? She was, wasn't she? But she's not wearing the Liberty Bell costume because Libby Lawrence Liberty Bell was her mother, wasn't she? And Johnny Quick was her father. What's his name? Johnny Chambers? I think he's called Johnny Chambers. Versus the new Teen Titans. Right, giant 50th issue. Omega Party 2. I mean, these covers are all okay. They're all good, like, decent art, nice images, whatever. But it's like, you don't know what's going on. I want some clues about what's going on in the bloody story, personally. I want to see what's happening. I just realised this one's got a back print as well. The Crime Syndicate. Omega Part 3, Dark Supergirl. Okay, just a plain white background. So you got, okay, Jade's on the team, Jesse Quick, Supergirl, Batman, Congorilla, Donna Troy. Interesting team. Ooh, the rise of Eclipso. Uh-oh. Spectre's down. Supergirl, Donna Troy. Is that Starman? In the back there. The alien Starman, Mikhail, whatever his name is, and Batman have all been eclipsed. Reign of Doomsday. Doomsday's fighting the cyborg Superman. Hank Henshaw. One of the Blue Lanterns there. I can never remember the Blue Lanterns' names. Oh, here's Shade. I think that is the alien Starman. Oh, Robinson. That's why he's put Shade in that Starman, because he was only the actual Starman run of the 90s, and he's brought back characters that he used a fair bit. Obsidian returns. Donna Troy's Last Stand. Well, it looks like Red Tornado and Cyborg have been eclipsed. The only one's not eclipsed on that cover are Donna Troy, and in the background looks like Zuriel isn't eclipsed in the back there. You got the Bulleteer there, who was part of the Seven Soldiers of Victory that Grant Morrison created for a while. Eclipso Triumphant. There seems to be a lot of dead heroes there. That's number 60. I think that might have been the last one, because this is the last comic in here and it's no longer part of the run. It's an 80-page giant from 2011. The JLA Goes to Hell, a one-shot. And that's it. That's that big pile of comics. Now I've got to spend half an hour putting them all away. Oh, cheers for watching. Come back soon to watch me go for another pile of comics from my shelves. And yeah, until next time, have a great amazing day, and let all your news be good news. May all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.